Welcome to the Director's Chair. This one's technically our Halloween special, but we don't really get control over when these air, so it might be July for you all at home. At any rate, we have a great show for you guys tonight, featuring Kimia Wade and her film, Kill Me Not. Let's get started. We're starting this episode off with something new. We're welcoming one of film and TV's brightest stars in our interview Spotlight. So, how did you get started working in films? That's really interesting. What's the biggest set you've ever worked on? Oh, wow. I wasn't aware you're in such an important project. Oh my God. So, tell us, what's your favorite movie? Really? That's kind of strange. Why do you like it? Oh, that's upsetting. Moving on, what's your favorite thing about the film industry? Oh my God, that's awful. Okay, this segment was a mistake. Let's use this break to forget this segment ever happened, and we'll be right back with Kill Me Not.
I've won Olympic gold medals. But this is a race I really want to win.
10 people in America drown every day.
It's the race to save lives.
1 in 5 kids are younger than me.
Growing up, my mom was afraid of the water, something she did not want me to feel.
So I enrolled Missy in swim lessons.
Swimming became my passion. It changed my life. And now you can do the same for someone that you love. Drowning is preventable. Did you know that swim lessons reduce the risk by 88%? Visit usaswimmingfoundation.org to find, get, or give a swim lesson.
There's nothing more precious than your child's well-being.
So act now before it's too late.
Make us fly!
I'm glad I did.
Thanks, Mom. The USA Swimming Foundation, saving lives and building champions.
I believe in you. Just 4 simple words. But to a child in need, they mean the world. When you support a child through Save the Children, you're saying, I believe in you. You're worthy of good nutrition, quality health care, and education. I believe in you. Just 4 simple words that can bring hope, that can change a life. Visit sponsor.savethechildren.org/believe today and tell a child in need, I believe in you.
Some places have the power to transform us, connect us, move us. This is the power of place, the power of parks and open spaces to improve cities, communities, and ourselves. This is the work of the Trust for Public Land, putting open space within reach of every person in America. Help us create the power of place and healthier, happier communities nationwide.
Welcome back. Now, let's take a look at Kill Me Not, a film about a wannabe murderer and his roommate who doesn't want anything to do with this nonsense.
For Christ's sake.
I must see your photo on the screen.
Adam, you shithead, open the door. Sorry, I thought it wasn't as loud this time.
Jesus, dude, you can't keep living like this. It's disgusting. Plus, your moping around is distracting me from some very important research. Look, people get cheated on all the time. It's really not all that special, so stop crying about it.
Gee, thanks. I feel so much better.
Look, Adam, rolling around in your own funk isn't gonna do you any good, okay? It's been, what, a month?
You think I don't know that? I mean, we've only been together a few weeks, but it feels like I've lost my soulmate.
Barf, spare me the theatrics. Wait, did you just say a few weeks? You've been together less time than it's been since she cheated on you?
Get off my back. You don't know what it's like to love someone, you asshole.
I'll consider myself lucky.
Get out. Just leave me alone. I won't blare music anymore.
It's not the end of the world, you know. You'll be happy again.
No, I won't be happy. There's no way I can be when I know she's out there living her best life.
So are you saying if, perchance, she disappeared and was never seen or heard from again, then you'd stop being such a wet napkin?
I guess so. Why?
No reason. Just thought I'd clarify. I'm gonna step out for a little while. I'll see you later. Don't wait up.
Hey, close my door!
Shh. Relax. It's me. It's okay.
Ben, we gotta get out of here. Dude, somebody tied up my ex in our kitchen. This looks real bad, dude.
Adam, buddy, I know. Okay? I was the one who did it. But everything's fine. Everything's going according to plan. It's fine.
Hey, Veronica. How you doing? What the hell is going on, Ben? Why is she in our kitchen?
Where else was I supposed to put her? Okay. Listen, our bedrooms both have carpet in them, right? The bathroom's too small. I didn't want to get bloodstains on the couch, and I didn't really have enough saran wrap to cover the whole thing, so the kitchen was the only thing that...
What the f are you talking about? What is this? What is going on here?
Okay. I need you to chill out. This is what you wanted.
I wanted no such thing.
Oh, yes, you did. I even asked you specifically, hey, Adam, do you want me to kill your ex for you so that you can stop throwing this stupid pity party?
That is not how you phrased it, you asshole.
Okay, well, that's how I meant it, all right? Listen, I fail to see the problem here, okay? She cheated on you, and now I'm killing her for you as a favor. It's simple.
No, it's not simple. Have you completely lost your mind? Since when are you some bloodthirsty serial killer?
Since like Tuesday?
It's barely Friday.
I don't see your point.
That's it. I'm untying her, and I just hope to God she thinks this is some sort of shitty prank of yours.
Like hell you are. She's not dumb enough to believe that. Okay, and even if she was, I had to knock her out to get her here. Okay, that's an assault charge, and I am not going to jail before I've even gotten my first kill. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, okay, sure. That sounds like a you problem to me.
Let's think about it this way. If I go to jail, Who's gonna pay my half of the rent? Huh?
Doesn't matter what you say. I'm untying her and I'll figure out the rest as I go.
Look, I wouldn't do this if I didn't see it helping us both. Okay? You get revenge on your cheating ex, and I get to be a killer. Okay? It's a win-win. Be reasonable.
Be reasonable. From the attempted murderer. That is a laugh. I'm untying her now.
Adam, I'm warning you. I only planned on dumping one body tonight. Don't make me consider a double homicide.
Well, Benny, I think there's a fatal flaw in your plan that you're not accounting for.
What would that be?
Stay back. Nobody move.
V, I can explain.
Stay back. I heard you two idiots talking. All of this because of one mistake, Adam. I would have apologized sooner if I'd known you were gonna get your crazy roommate to murder me.
Didn't ask him to do this.
Doesn't matter. I'm dead either way. He's not gonna let me out of here, and you aren't gonna stop him. I heard you hesitate when he mentioned killing you. You're such a wet napkin.
You know, that's so weird. I said the exact same thing.
Excuse me for needing to gather my thoughts for a second. I just figured out that the person I've been living with for the last 2 years is a psychopath and he plans on making me his next victim.
Oh, boo-hoo. He didn't even consider killing you until just now. I'm still his first. You're just a side piece in all of this. Just like in our relationship.
Ouch. That was really unnecessary.
Oh, well, so's being kidnapped and tied up, Adam.
Okay, so are you guys gonna keep arguing, or can we just skip to the part where I kill you both?
Shut up, Ben! Veronica, wait!
Well, not exactly what I planned, but at least we don't have to worry about her anymore, alright?
Oh,
And we'll be right back with Kimia Wade.
See that cute little dog in the pet store window? Chances are it came from a puppy mill, a breeding facility that forces caged, neglected, and often sick dogs to churn out puppy after puppy to be sold for profit. Meanwhile, millions of wonderful, healthy pets end up in animal shelters. This leads to the killing of more than 9,000 by the end of today. But with one simple choice, you can help just by deciding to adopt instead of purchase your next pet. Animal shelters are full of amazing pets looking for a home. When you adopt your new best friend, not only are you saving a life, you're taking a stand against puppy mills. Now imagine sharing the joy of adopting with your friends. Seeing the smart choice and impact you've made, they adopt their next pets and share with 5 of their friends who share with 5 more. Before long, thousands get involved. Pet stores stop selling dogs from puppy mills, and even more lives are saved. And with your help, we can save them all. Visit bestfriends.org to learn more.
To pose now, sure. She makes the sound seem deep in the low sea.
There's a threat targeting America, one that's growing fast but may still be hard to see: Lyme disease. Spread by tiny ticks, often smaller than the head of a pin. This dangerous disease is now more widespread than West Nile, tuberculosis, and HIV/AIDS combined. And if left untreated, it can lead to arthritis, facial paralysis, and even memory and concentration problems, often called brain fog. As the threat of Lyme disease grows to more than 300,000 projected cases each year, it's time for us to target Lyme disease. That means checking for ticks when you've been outside, even in your own backyard. It means seeing a doctor if you experience the symptoms of Lyme disease, which can include joint pain, flu-like symptoms, fever, fatigue, or sometimes a bullseye-shaped rash. Set your sights on stopping Lyme. Learn how you can target Lyme disease at targetlyme.org.
Welcome back to the Director's Chair. I'm here with Kimia Wade. Welcome to the show. Actually, I have a little something for you.
Oh, is this the Halloween episode?
Could be. Now that we're all dressed up, let's get started with this interview. So, my first question for you is, what inspired you to write a horror movie like this?
Well, I honestly always liked horror movies that had a comedy aspect to it. And, you know, being in college and everybody having those roommate horror stories, I thought it would be kind of funny to put a play on that and make it just as convoluted and ridiculous as I could. And Kill Me Not eventually came to me, and I just was like, let's do it.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you were writing this, what was the strangest thing you had to do research on?
Honestly, I don't think I did much research other than maybe watch movies that have the comedy aspect to them to get inspiration of like where comedy needs to be put and where like serious aspects need to be put. So I guess nothing really.
Oh, that's crazy. I thought you would have had something that like you had to do research. It was kind of crazy. Okay, so next. So Kill Me Not's lighting was actually a really unique element. So what influenced your decision?
Well, one of my favorite filmmakers, David Fincher, definitely plays on with like the yellows and the blues. And I thought it would be kind of cool to like put a little bit of an homage in there and be like, hey, I know that filmmaker. So I kind of liked the blues and how sad and muggy it looks. And then when things are very intense, that's when you splash a little color in there. Like usually people equate warm tones with like safety or comfortability or something that's like welcoming. So it definitely took a turn when you use that in like a high tense situation of like a standoff with like a knife going around. So
whoa, yeah, it adds like a different element to
Yeah.
it. Okay, so in your opinion, what's the most underrated element of making a short film?
Definitely the community, like the people who help you. Growing up, I always was used to doing things on my own.
Yeah.
And definitely when it comes to filmmaking, especially student filmmaking, it definitely builds a lot more bonds with people behind the camera. I'm so used to being in post-production that when I made my own film and I was on set, it's definitely underrated of like how much fun it is with other people being
Really?
around and
Yeah.
helping out. Yeah.
No, of course, like the community that it built.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could ban one filmmaking trope from all future movies and TV shows, I guess, what would it be?
That's a tough one. I guess it'd have to be that the director has like the final say, because at the end of the day, it was my project, but from the help of everyone else, it definitely made it a lot more special by getting a lot of other opinions. And I knew I had the final say, but there were always voices in the back of my head being like, maybe they were right, maybe they were onto something.
Maybe they're on something.
Yeah.
So what do you like the most about directing?
I guess the fact that I get to pull all the strings, and even though it kind of negates what I just said, you get the final say.
Yeah.
And I guess having that sense of control of the story and like what it looks like and how it turns out, it gives me a sense of like accomplishment almost, where it's like I had this vision, I made it happen, and with the help of other people, now other people get to enjoy it. And I just enjoyed that, being able to have the say in what goes and how it looks and stuff like that.
Okay, so since we're on the same topic, when you weren't directing, what was your most favorite thing to do on the set?
I definitely like the position of being a gopher sometimes, because it's just like, I have a lot of anxiety. So it's like whenever I sit still for too long, I'm just like, I feel like I need to be doing something. I need to have my hands like busy in order to stop all those thoughts going through your head. So definitely like being a PA. I like being like in the art department. They have a lot of fun. Yeah, pretty much the people who get to run around and do stuff and think all the time.
Run around and do stuff. Okay, so the title of your movie was Kill Me Not, right?
Mm-hmm.
So was that the original title that you had in your head, or did it change out a little bit?
That was the original title that it came, because I didn't want to think too hard about it and make it like complicated. So Kill Me Not, I think I was like on Tumblr one day and I can't even imagine what it was, but it just sounded very poetic. And I was just like, okay, it's very short to the point, because it's like nobody really dies. So, make it sound very...
That's smart.
Put a little pizzazz in there.
Put a little pizzazz. Okay, going back to the set thing, I thought of something else. So what was your least favorite thing to do on the set?
Call all the shots. That's literally like a double-edged sword with me, because like I'm very introverted, so having everybody asking me questions about like, what do you want to do here? What do you want to do there? And I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do. So it's like, I'm very in the moment kind of a person when it comes to like, well, I won't say that. I planned for it, but not as in-depth that I thought it required. So it definitely taught me a lot about what kind of things need to go on in pre-production. So I'm glad I got that experience and had a lot of people there helping me.
Okay, so even if you don't really like it too much, it was still good though. Okay, so if you had an infinite budget and could make any movie you wanted, what kind of film would it be?
Oh, wow. Kind of a dork, so I'd say like an animation movie, like Into the Spider-Verse, kind of something that's like playing with like a different art styles and stuff, or like maybe even anime type of thing.
Okay.
Because I'm into that. So I know the biggest answer was probably going to be something as big as Marvel, but I'm a cartoon kind of person.
Cartoon person, like anime inspired. Okay,
anime,
that's really cool. So what are some of your biggest inspirations as a filmmaker?
Well, definitely, oh God, I'm terrible with names. I think his name is, I'm not even gonna try, never mind. It's basically the dude who did Parasite, Birds of Prey, that director. Really a lot of people who, what's his name? I think it's Edgar Wright. He did Last Night in Soho, Baby Driver, like all those type of movies that like are artistic, like they move the camera with the audience, and it's like a lot of visual storytelling. It's not like feeding the audience, like it's one of those movies where you have to pay attention in order to know what's going on. And I really dig those kind of directors or filmmakers that are able to like take a simple structure and like just go ham with it, just being like, okay, now we're gonna use lights, we're gonna use costume, we're gonna use cinematography, just using all of those elements and making it like an experience. Like you would think you're on like, I don't know.
Of course, I get that. So now you're talking about you watch a lot of scary movies. What is your favorite scary movie?
Oh God, definitely, I'd say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, except for maybe like the recent film, but just like slasher films like Friday the 13th, or even those psychological thrillers I kind of drive towards.
Those kind of things?
Yeah, the ones that make you think.
Okay. Okay, so tell me this. What projects are you working on right now?
You know, after graduating, I was like, I'm gonna take the rest of this year to just let burnout just pass me by.
Relax a little, yeah.
Yeah, just relax, take the time. But I am working on a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes, nothing literally like on set yet, but a lot of stuff in pre-production, so I will have stuff in the future.
Okay, that's cool. That's good to hear. So, what advice would you give someone that was looking to start filmmaking?
Some advice I'd give is, uh-oh, that's not good. Do I not have any advice? I guess believe in yourself, have confidence. Like, you need to have confidence in your craft, because as much as help as someone else can be, only you see your vision. And if you don't have that confidence to like see it through or believe in the end product, believe that you'll be able to like get to the end of it, then filmmaking is just not for you. If you're worried about like outward type of criticisms, like if that's like gonna ruin your character, or you're just like, I'm ruined, like you just, it's not the industry for you. If you're gonna come into the film industry, you have to have that self-assurance.
That confidence
Yeah.
there. Well, thank you so much. You did so great. Well, we'll be right back after a short break.
I'm here. Can you see me? Because I feel like I'm invisible. Like this whole place is invisible. If it weren't for the nightly news, no one would even think of this place. But down here, things look different. Down here, our spirits are bright and our dreams are vivid. And if given a chance, that's what the world would see.
Miss Lee, this is Agent Williams from the tax office. Our records show an unpaid balance on your account. If you don't pay by end of day, you'll be facing jail time. Well, the fastest way to fix this is with a prepaid debit card. Can you go get one now? Yes, and we want to clear this up. If you just buy that prepaid card, put $400 on it, then call me back and read the numbers to me.
The moment they ask for a prepaid card is the moment you know something's wrong. Think before you send money. Learn more at scamowareness.org.
Well, that's about all we have for today. So, Kimia, how was it?
Honestly, I kind of felt like I was in the hook for a Scream with all the questions.
Oh no.
But I still had fun.
That's great. And hey, at least nobody dies on this show.
That's a relief.
I mean, they haven't yet. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of The Director's Chair. Be sure to tune in next time, but until then, I'm Alicia Saeed, and happy Halloween. Or just good night. We don't know for sure. Oh my God.